Welcome to Mia and Leo Talk.
Thanks for joining. We're happy you're here.
Like this content? Tap subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss our new lessons. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our channel.
Hello, friends. It is good to see you again.
I'm Mia.
And I'm Leo.
Today, we have a very human topic. We are going to talk about something we all do every single day.
That is true. Even if we try to be perfect, it happens. Today, we are discussing simple mistakes.
Oh, I am an expert on this topic. I make small mistakes all the time.
We all do, Mia. It is part of life.
Exactly. So, Leo, I want to start with a question. Think about your day today, or maybe yesterday. Tell me about a small mistake you made recently, just a tiny one.
A small mistake. Let me think. Actually, yes, I have one from this morning.
Oh, tell me.
Well, you know my routine. I like to wake up, make my coffee, and check my emails. It is very structured.
Yes, you are very organized.
Usually, yes, but this morning I was not fully awake yet. I went to the kitchen. I boiled the water. I put the coffee in the French press.
Okay, that sounds correct so far.
It was correct. But then I went to the fridge to get the milk. I poured a splash of liquid into my mug. I took a big sip. Ugh, it was not milk.
Oh no, what was it?
It was orange juice.
No way! You put orange juice in your hot coffee?
I did. It was terrible. The color was strange, sort of muddy brown, and the taste, warm, bitter, and sour. It was a very bad start to the day.
That is such a funny mistake. It is a tired mistake.
Exactly. My brain saw a carton and my hand just poured it. I did not look closely. That is a classic simple mistake. What about you, Mia? Beat that.
Oh, I have so many. But okay, here is one from yesterday. I was leaving my apartment to meet you for a walk.
Right, we walked to the park.
Yes, I was in a hurry. I grabbed my bag, I put on my coat, and I ran out the door. I locked the door behind me. I felt very efficient.
That sounds good.
It felt good. Until I walked down the stairs. I reached into my pocket to change the song on my phone. And I realized I was holding the TV remote, not my phone.
You took the TV remote for a walk?
Yes, I left my phone on the sofa and put the remote in my pocket. They are both black and rectangular. It was a simple visual mistake. But then I had to go all the way back up, unlock the door, and switch them.
That is very Mia. You are often thinking about 10 things at once.
I am. My mind is always busy. And that leads to these little errors. But you know, Leo, mistakes are interesting. They tell a story.
I agree. And they usually happen when we are distracted or tired, like my orange juice coffee.
Let's talk about that. The environment where mistakes happen. Let's imagine the kitchen. I feel like the kitchen is the #1 place for accidents.
Definitely. Cooking involves heat, timing, and ingredients. There are so many chances to mess up.
Do you remember the first time you tried to cook dinner for us?
Oh, please. Do not remind me.
I have to. It is a perfect example.
Okay, tell the story.
You wanted to make that pasta dish. The simple one, with garlic and oil.
Aglio e olio. Yes, it is supposed to be easy.
You were so confident. You chopped the garlic perfectly. You boiled the water. But then, you started talking to me about your computer setup.
I got distracted. I was explaining how to upgrade a hard drive.
Yes. And while you were explaining the hard drive, the garlic in the pan turned from gold to dark brown to black.
It happened so fast. 1 minute it was perfect, the next minute it was charcoal.
And the smell. It smelled so bitter. But the mistake wasn't burning the garlic. The mistake was thinking you could save it.
Yes, I thought maybe it will taste smoky.
No, Leo. It tasted like burnt toast mixed with sadness.
That is a harsh description. Burnt toast mixed with sadness. But you are right. I should have thrown it away and started over. That was the mistake.
But we ate it anyway.
We did, and we drank a lot of water.
See? That is a shared memory now. If you cooked it perfectly, maybe I would forget that specific dinner. But because of the mistake, I remember it clearly. It makes me smile.
That is a nice way to look at it. Mistakes create memories.
Exactly. I make mistakes in the kitchen too, but mine are usually about missing ingredients.
Like the time you made brownies?
Yes, I forgot the sugar.
How do you forget sugar in brownies? It is the main ingredient.
I don't know. I put in the flour, the cocoa powder, the eggs, the butter. I mixed it all up. It looked beautiful, dark and smooth. I baked it. The smell was amazing, chocolatey and warm.
And then?
Then I took a bite, and it tasted like wet flour and bitter chocolate. It was shocking. My brain expected sweet, but my tongue got nothing.
That is a sensory confusion.
It was awful. I felt so silly. I wasted all those ingredients. I was so frustrated. I almost cried.
I remember you called me. You were very upset.
I was. I felt like a failure. It sounds dramatic, but in the moment, a mistake feels big.
It does. When we make a mistake, we feel foolish. We feel like we are not good enough. But Mia, it was just one batch of brownies.
I know that now. You told me. Mia, it is just science. You missed a variable. Try again.
And you did. The second batch was delicious.
It was. Speaking of variables and science, let's talk about your work. You work in IT support. You fix mistakes all day long.
That is my job description, basically. Hello, I made a mistake. Please help me.
What is the most common mistake people make?
Passwords, without a doubt.
Oh, guilty. I forget mine all the time.
It is very common. People call me in a panic. They say, Leo, my computer is broken. It won't let me in. I typed the password correctly.
And usually?
Usually, the caps lock key is on.
No way.
Yes way, it is the simplest mistake. They are typing the right letters, but the computer sees big letters instead of small ones. They panic. They think they are hacked.
And what do you do?
I ask them, calmly, please look at your keyboard. Is the little light on? And then there is a silence. And then they say, oh, oops.
You are very patient, Leo. You never make them feel stupid.
There is no reason to. We all do it. I have done it. I type my password, it fails, and I feel a second of fear. Then I look down and I see the light. It is a human error. Machines are logical. Humans are messy.
I like that. Humans are messy.
In my job, the biggest problem isn't the mistake itself. It is the panic. People make a small mistake, like deleting a file. Then they panic, and they click 100 buttons, and they make a big mistake.
That is profound. So the reaction to the mistake causes more trouble.
Exactly. If they just stopped, took a breath, and clicked undo, it would be fine. But they rush.
I do that in design sometimes. I am working on a graphic. I use the wrong color. I hate it. So I try to fix it quickly, but I select the wrong layer. Then I delete the wrong thing. Suddenly, my whole drawing is gone.
That sounds stressful.
It is, but I learned a magic shortcut. Control Z.
The undo command, the best invention in history.
Seriously. If life had a Control Z button, I would use it every day. Just a quick undo for that awkward thing I said, or that coffee I spilled.
Sadly, life does not have Control Z. We have to live with the spill.
Speaking of spills, let's look over there. Look at Luna.
She is sleeping on my jacket. Again.
She looks so peaceful. Does Luna make mistakes?
Luna? No. In her mind, she is perfect.
That is true. But objectively, remember yesterday?
The jump?
Yes. She tried to jump from the floor to the top of the bookshelf. It is very high.
She was very ambitious.
She crouched down. She wiggled her bottom. She looked so focused. Her blue eyes were locked on the target. Then, she launched herself.
And she made it halfway.
She hit the middle shelf, scrambled with her paws, knocked over a stack of magazines, and fell back to the floor with a loud thump.
It was chaotic.
And what did she do? Did she look embarrassed?
No, not at all. She stood up, licked her paw, and looked at us like, I meant to do that. I wanted to check the magazines.
Exactly. Cats don't admit mistakes. They just pretend it was part of the plan.
We could learn from that. When I put orange juice in my coffee, I should have just drank it and said, a new recipe, citrus coffee.
No, Leo. That is too far. Some mistakes you just have to admit.
Fair enough. Mia, what about social mistakes? These are the ones that keep me awake at night.
Oh, social mistakes are the worst. You mean like saying the wrong thing?
Yes, or misunderstanding a situation.
I have a classic one. The wave mistake.
The wave mistake?
You know it. I was walking down the street in Brooklyn. I saw someone walking toward me. He looked exactly like my friend from college. Same hair, same coat.
I see where this is going.
I got excited. I smiled big. I raised my hand and waved enthusiastically. I maybe even shouted his name. Hey! Hey!
And
And the man looked at me. He looked very confused. He looked a little scared, actually. He just kept walking.
oh no.
I realized too late. It was a stranger.
What did you do?
I pretended I was waving at a taxi behind him.
Did it work?
No, I don't think so. There were no taxis. I just stood there, with my hand in the air, waving at nothing. I wanted to disappear.
That is painful. But I have one too. The waiter mistake.
Oh, everyone does this.
We went to that pizza place last week. The waiter brought the pizza. It looked delicious. Hot cheese, steam rising. He put it on the table and said, "Enjoy your meal."
And you said,
I smiled and said, "Thanks, you too."
You too.
Why did I say that? He is not eating. He is working. I told the waiter to enjoy his meal.
It is a reflex. We are polite people. We are used to saying you too when someone says have a nice day. So our brains just autopilot.
I felt so silly. The waiter just smiled a little and walked away. I bet he hears that 5 times a night.
Probably. But in that moment, you feel like the only person in the world who forgot how to speak English.
Exactly. I sat there, eating my pizza in silence for 2 minutes, just replaying the moment in my head.
Leo, he forgot it 5 seconds later.
I know, but I remembered it for 5 hours.
That is the thing about mistakes. We hold on to them. We carry them. But really, they are light. They are just small bumps.
You are right, Mia. We carry them. But we should just drop them, like a heavy bag.
Let's talk about mistakes involving technology. Not just your job, but our personal lives. Texts, emails.
Autocorrect, the enemy of clear communication.
Oh, Autocorrect is a comedian. It loves to make jokes.
I sent a text to my mother last week. I wanted to type, "I am having a busy day."
A simple sentence.
Very simple. But I typed too fast. I didn't check the screen. I hit send.
What did it say?
It said, "I am having a busty day."
Leo, no!
Yes, busty. My mother replied with a question mark. Just one single question mark.
Oh, that is hilarious. Busty means, well, it describes a curvy shape. It does not describe a day.
I had to call her immediately. "Mom, I meant busy, busy." She was laughing so hard.
See? A mistake that brought joy. Your mom probably laughed all day.
She did. She told my dad. Now they ask me, "How is your busty week going?"
That is cute. But texting mistakes can be scary too. Have you ever sent a text to the wrong person?
Once. and it was awkward.
Tell me.
I was organizing a surprise birthday gift for my coworker, Sarah. I was texting another coworker, Dave, about it. I wrote, "Don't tell Sarah, but I got the gift."
Okay.
I selected the name Sarah from my contacts instead of Dave.
You sent the secret to the person?
I did. I stared at the phone. The message bubble turned blue. Delivered. I wanted to throw my phone across the room.
What happened?
She replied instantly, "I won't tell myself. Thanks, Leo."
Oh, she was cool about it.
She was, but the surprise was ruined. It was a simple mistake of clicking the wrong name. My finger moved 2 millimeters to the left, and the secret was out.
Technology makes mistakes very fast. In the old days, if you wrote a letter, you could tear it up. But with a send button, it is instant.
That is why I always hesitate before clicking send now. I check the name 3 times.
That is wise. I have a different technology problem. I forget to attach files.
Ah, the see attached email with nothing attached.
Yes, I write a beautiful email to a client. Hi, here are the designs for the logo. I hope you like the colors. Best, Mia. I click send.
And the file is still on your desktop.
Sitting there, alone. Then, 1 minute later, I have to send a second email. Oops, actually attached this time. Sorry.
It looks a bit unprofessional.
It does, but I think every professional does it. It is a universal mistake.
It's funny how we judge ourselves. If I receive an email like that, I don't think this person is stupid. I think, oh, they forgot. No big deal.
Exactly. But when we do it, we judge ourselves harshly. We need to be kinder to ourselves.
Easier said than done.
True. Let's shift gears. Let's talk about travel. Getting around New York City.
The subway, a place of many mistakes.
Oh my gosh. The subway map is like a bowl of spaghetti. It is so easy to get confused.
When I first moved here from Boston, I made a classic mistake. The difference between express and local trains.
Oh yes, that is a trap for beginners.
I needed to go to a station that was only 5 stops away, a local stop. I got on the train. I felt confident. I sat down. I put on my headphones.
And?
The train started moving. It went past my stop. It did not slow down. It went past the next stop. It kept going. And going.
You were on the express.
I was on the express. It went from 14th Street all the way to 42nd Street. I watched my station fly by through the window. Whoosh, whoosh.
You had to go all the way uptown and come back?
Yes, it added 30 minutes to my trip. I was late for work.
I did that once, but I went to the wrong borough.
The wrong borough?
I was tired. I got on a train going Brooklyn bound instead of Queens bound. I didn't realize until I saw the water.
Wait, that bridge looks wrong.
Exactly. I ended up in a neighborhood I didn't know. But actually, that was a happy mistake.
Why?
Because I got off the train and I found this incredible bakery right next to the station. They had the best cinnamon buns I have ever tasted.
Really?
Yes, if I hadn't made the mistake, I would never have found that bakery. Now I go there on purpose.
That is a great example. Sometimes a wrong turn leads to a good place.
A wrong turn leads to a good place. That sounds like a quote for a poster.
Maybe you should design it. Use soft pink, not hot pink.
Deal.
What about mistakes with clothes? Weather mistakes.
Oh, I am terrible at predicting the weather. I look out the window. It looks sunny. So I wear a thin jacket and canvas shoes.
But looks can be deceiving.
I step outside and the wind is freezing. Or suddenly it rains.
And you don't have an umbrella.
Never. I am always the person running with a newspaper over my head.
I have seen this. You arrive at my door looking like a wet cat, like Luna after a bath.
Hey. But yes, it's true. I underestimate nature.
My clothing mistakes are usually about laundry.
Laundry?
Mixing colors.
Leo, you know the rules. Whites with whites, darks with darks.
I know the rules, but sometimes a red sock hides inside a white shirt. It is sneaky.
Oh no, the red sock.
I washed my white undershirts. When I opened the machine, everything was pink. Soft, baby pink.
You would look good in pink.
I did not feel good. I felt like a cartoon character who washed his clothes wrong. I had to wear a pink undershirt to work. I kept my jacket zipped up all day.
Why are you sweating, Leo? Oh, no reason. I just love this jacket.
Exactly. I was so hot, but I refused to unzip. I didn't want to explain the pink shirt.
Simple mistakes often lead to uncomfortable secrets.
You know, Mia, hearing your stories makes me feel better about mine.
That is the point of sharing, right? If we pretend we are perfect, we feel lonely. When we say, I messed up, we connect.
Connection through imperfection.
I want to ask you about language. We are speaking English now, but have you ever made a mistake learning a new skill or a new language?
Well, I tried to learn some Italian before our dream trip. You know, for the future.
Yes, Italy is on our list.
I was practicing phrases. I went to an Italian restaurant here in the city. I wanted to impress the waiter.
Oh, brave.
I wanted to say I am full, like I cannot eat anymore.
Okay.
The phrase is sono pieno, but apparently, depending on how you say it or the context, it can sound like I am pregnant or I am drunk. I am not sure which one I said.
Oh, Leo.
The waiter looked at my stomach. Then he looked at my face. He said, in English, maybe just the check then?
That is amazing. You told him you were pregnant with pizza.
I think so. I turned very red. I stopped speaking Italian for the rest of the night.
But you tried. That is the important part. You cannot learn without making those funny sounds.
True. If I am afraid to say the wrong word, I will never speak.
Think about babies or toddlers. They make mistakes constantly. They fall when they walk. They say wawa instead of water. Do we get angry?
No, we clap. We encourage them.
Exactly. We should treat ourselves like toddlers.
I should clap for myself when I spill coffee?
Maybe not clap, but be gentle. Say, it's okay, Leo. Try again.
Good job, Leo. You almost drank the milk this time.
Yes, be your own supportive parent.
I like that idea. I want to talk about hearing mistakes, misheard lyrics in songs.
Oh, mondegreens. That is the fancy word for them.
Is it? I didn't know that. I just call them Leo's lyrics.
Give me an example.
Okay, you know the song by Taylor Swift, Blank Space?
Of course.
There is a line, got a long list of ex-lovers.
Yes.
For years, I mean years, I thought she sang All the Lonely Starbucks Lovers.
Starbucks lovers?
Yes, I thought it was a song about people who love coffee and are lonely. It made sense to me.
That is fantastic. Lonely Starbucks lovers. It paints such a picture. People sitting in cafes, looking out the window.
Exactly. I thought it was very poetic. Then I read the lyrics and I was disappointed. Ex-lovers is boring. Starbucks lovers is a story.
I love that your mistake was actually more creative than the reality.
What about you? Any misheard songs?
There is a classic 80s song. Sweet dreams are made of this.
By the Eurythmics. Great song.
I thought she sang, Sweet dreams are made of cheese.
Cheese?
Yes. Who am I to disagree? Brie is a type of cheese.
Mia, that is ridiculous. Why would dreams be made of cheese?
Because cheese is wonderful. It makes sense in my world. Luna would agree. Sweet dreams are made of cheese for her.
That is true. If Luna wrote a song, that would be the lyric.
See, these mistakes are fun. They are not heavy. They make us laugh.
It is good to laugh at ourselves. It takes the pressure off.
Do you think there are mistakes that are useful? Not just funny, but actually helpful?
You mean like inventions?
Yes, like penicillin. Wasn't that a mistake?
It was. Alexander Fleming left a petri dish out by mistake. Mold grew on it. He realized the mold killed the bacteria. Boom. Antibiotics.
That is a huge mistake. A world-changing mistake.
And Post-it notes. You love Post-it notes.
I do. I have them all over my monitor.
The inventor was trying to make a super strong glue, but he messed up. He made a weak glue that didn't stick permanently.
He failed?
He failed at making strong glue, but he succeeded in making a glue that you can peel off and stick again.
And now we use it to mark pages and leave reminders.
Exactly. So he aimed for A, landed on B, and B was actually better.
That is inspiring. Maybe my mistakes in design are just inventions I haven't understood yet.
That is a beautiful way to think. Maybe the hot pink logo is the next big trend.
Speaking of design, I want to tell you about a mistake I made with a client's name.
Names are tricky.
I was emailing a client named Brian. B-R-I-A-N.
Okay, common name.
I typed too fast. I swapped the letters. I called him Brain.
Dear Brain.
Hello, Brain. I hope you are well.
It sounds like you are talking to a zombie or a scientist in a jar.
I sent it. He replied, My name is Brian, but I like the compliment.
He thought you were calling him smart.
Yes, he took it as a compliment. You are such a brain. We ended up having a great relationship. The mistake broke the ice.
That is a lucky escape.
It was. But it taught me that people are usually forgiving. Most people want to be kind.
I agree. When someone makes a mistake with me, I usually feel empathy. I think, I have been there.
Leo, imagine a world where no one makes mistakes. Everything is perfect.
Robots.
Yes. Everyone says exactly the right thing. No one trips. No one spills coffee. No one forgets a name.
It sounds efficient,
But
but it sounds boring and cold.
I think so too. There would be no funny stories, no Starbucks lovers, no pink shirts.
No vulnerability. If we are perfect, we don't need each other.
That is profound, Leo. If we are perfect, we don't need each other.
We help each other fix mistakes. That is part of friendship. You help me when I dress poorly. I help you when your computer crashes.
We fill in each other's gaps.
Exactly.
I like our messy, imperfect friendship.
Me too. Although, I would prefer if you didn't drop crumbs on my sofa.
That was not me. That was Luna.
Luna does not eat crackers. You were eating crackers yesterday.
Okay, maybe it was a shared effort, a collaboration.
I will accept that.
I have a question about fixing mistakes. When is it better to apologize? And when is it better to just fix it quietly?
That is a good question.
Like if I forget to text you back. Should I write a long paragraph? Oh, Leo, I am so sorry. I am a terrible friend. Please forgive me. Or just, sorry, missed this. How are you?
I prefer the second one, the short one,
Why?
because the long apology makes it about you. It makes it heavy. I have to comfort you. No, Mia, you are not terrible. It's okay. It becomes a job for me.
Oh, I never thought about that.
But the short one? Sorry, missed this. It owns the mistake, but keeps the conversation moving. It respects my time.
That is very smart. I tend to over-apologize. I feel guilty, so I pour words on the person.
You are expressive. It is your nature. But sometimes a simple, oops, sorry, is enough.
I will try to remember that. Oops, sorry.
Unless you burn my apartment down. Then I want a long paragraph.
Deal. If I burn the apartment, I will write you a very long letter.
Thank you.
The rain is stopping. Look at the window.
It is clearing up. The light is nice.
The drops on the glass. They look like little jewels.
Very artistic description.
Oh, I just remembered another mistake. A physical one. Do you remember when we tried yoga?
Mia, why? Why bring this up?
Because it was a simple mistake masterpiece.
It was a disaster.
We found that video. Yoga for beginners. We moved the coffee table.
I was wearing my stiff gym shorts, not yoga clothes. Mistake number one.
The instructor on the screen was so graceful. She said, Now, move into downward dog.
I tried. I really tried.
You looked like a bridge that was collapsing.
My hands were slipping on the carpet. My hamstrings were screaming.
And then she said, lift your right leg high.
I lifted my leg, and I kicked the plant.
The fern.
I kicked the pot. Dirt flew everywhere. I lost my balance. I fell sideways. I took you down with me.
We were a pile of limbs and dirt on the floor.
And Luna came over and started using the dirt as a litter box.
She did not. She just scratched in it.
It was chaos. We laid there laughing for 10 minutes.
We didn't finish the yoga class.
No, we ate ice cream instead.
That was the best part. The mistake led to ice cream.
There is a pattern here. Mistakes often lead to food.
Or laughter. Or stories.
So the lesson is, don't be afraid to fall over.
Yes. And if you kick the plant, just clean it up. The plant will survive.
Actually, that plant died a week later.
Shh. That was a coincidence.
If you say so.
Leo, we have talked a lot about our own mistakes. But how do we react when others make mistakes? Strangers.
That is a test of character, I think.
For example, if a cashier gives you the wrong change.
If they give me too much money,
Yes,
I always give it back. Immediately.
me too. I would feel guilty keeping it.
It is a simple mistake. They are tired. If I keep the money, their register will be short. They might get in trouble.
Exactly. But what if they give you too little money?
Then I politely ask, "Excuse me, I think this might be short."
I am sometimes too shy to ask. I just walk away and think, oh well, I lost $1.
You should ask, Mia. It is not rude. It is just correcting a fact.
I know. I just hate conflict. I feel like I am accusing them.
It is not an accusation. It is a correction, like fixing a typo.
Fixing a typo. I like that. It takes the emotion out of it.
What about when someone mispronounces your name?
Mia is easy. But sometimes people call me Maya.
Do you correct them?
If I will never see them again? No. I become Maya for 5 minutes.
The secret identity.
But if it is a coworker? Yes. I say, it's Mia, like Mamma Mia?
That works. My name is Leo. Hard to mess up.
People could call you Lee.
Sometimes Leon, but mostly it is simple. I am lucky.
You know, I think the fear of making mistakes stops us from doing new things.
Definitely. Perfectionism is the enemy of progress.
Who said that? Winston Churchill?
I think so. Or maybe I just made it up. Or maybe it was on a magnet.
Let's say it was Churchill. It sounds smarter.
But it is true. If I wait until I can cook perfectly, I will never cook. If I wait until I can speak Italian perfectly, I will be silent.
So we have to embrace the messy middle. The burnt garlic stage.
The Starbucks lovers stage.
The mismatched socks stage.
It is all part of the process.
I feel better now. I felt a little silly about the remote control thing this morning. But now, I feel like it is just a funny chapter in my day.
It is. And you entertained me. That is a gift.
I am glad my clumsiness is a service to you.
It is. Just like my busty day text was a service to my parents.
We are all just entertaining each other with our errors.
Look, Luna woke up.
She is stretching. Big stretch.
She is looking at her empty bowl.
Uh-oh. We made a mistake.
We forgot dinner time.
The biggest mistake of all.
She is coming over. She looks serious.
We better fix this error immediately. Control-Z is not an option with a hungry cat.
No, the only solution is tuna.
Well, before we feed the queen, let's wrap this up.
Good idea.
So, today we used a lot of phrases about mistakes.
We talked about making a mistake, messing up, and fixing it.
We talked about autocorrect, misunderstandings, and clumsy moments.
And misheard lyrics, my favorite.
We hope you enjoyed our stories. And we hope you feel a little better about your own simple mistakes.
They happen to everyone, even IT specialists, even designers.
Even cats. Sometimes.
If you enjoyed this conversation, please consider subscribing to our channel. It is a small click for you, but it makes a big difference for us.
It helps us keep making these videos. And we love our community.
We do, and we want to hear from you. In the comments, tell us, what is a funny, simple mistake you made recently?
Did you send a text to the wrong person? Did you put salt in your coffee?
Did you mishear a song lyric? Tell us. We want to laugh with you.
No judgment here. Just friends sharing stories.
Thank you for listening.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye. Bye-bye, everybody.
See you soon.